3 Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app. That's arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?
The World Wrestling Federation, for over 50 years, the revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
Oh, it's live, pal.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never, ever end.
Everybody 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Or maybe The Rock has got to beat Triple H himself, which means he's got to beat the game in the middle of the ring. And he has a $2 for a wife.
You're too damn selfish, and that's why you're sitting there with a bad leg, and that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
You guys talk about being students of the game. I am the game, JR.
3 ain't enough now. I need 5. Welcome in Jim, Ryan, Matt, Tim, and intern Mark.
Oh my goodness, what do we do? There's a 1. There's a 2. Oh,
wow. Well, you can take that brass ring and shove it up your ass.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special 3 Count Thursday. It's a 3CT watch along. We are here on a Sunday night, and we hope you're having a good day. Matt and Ryan, I think, maybe having a better day than me, although both of our football teams won. That's just kind of the goofy thing that this year is. I didn't want my team to win. Guys, did you want your team to win? I don't know where you're at with the Eagles at this point. I don't hear Matt. Matt's not unmuted. Ryan?
I'm unmuted.
Oh, I think maybe.
Yeah, I think he was audibly sounding it out in his head.
I think what happened is you may have clicked unmute while I was clicking you to unmute.
That's
I remuted you.
Ah.
So say again, Matt. Where are you at with the Eagles at this point?
All I really said was and that's about it. Because I still don't know. I'm on the fence. I mean, I want the Eagles to do well, obviously, but I just don't know what's going on this year. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at least in some way you have to feel pretty good about Jalen Hurts, right? I mean,
is that what we want to feel though? Do we want to feel good for Jalen Hurts?
If anything, he increased his trade value. So,
well, that's true, and yeah. So, like, depending if they roll with him, or I mean, if they roll with Wentz, then you can get a good return on him. If they do decide to try and do something with Wentz, then it looks like you at least have something in Jalen Hurts, because theoretically the Saints were the best, one of the best defenses in the league coming in. So, I mean, it's got to be a pretty decent feeling. Devin here says he wants the team to win. But they said I wouldn't. Well, I mean, Ryan might.
I know. Honestly, I think the Dolphins put up a hell of a fight today, and they have a lot to be proud of against the Kansas City Chiefs. I didn't give them very much chance at all. So
quite the back and forth. Quite the back and forth for the Dolphins.
But we are here
and
for
Tua, very, very, very young. I mean, there's nothing. You have nothing to be upset about, other than the fact that you're a Dolphin fan.
For everybody tuning in live with us, you get your WWE Network ready. We'll riff a little bit here, but head to December 17th, 1995. It is In Your House number 5, and the timestamp is 35 minutes and 58 seconds. We'll give those numbers again before we actually start. Yeah, you'll see Razor Ramon.
It's almost an on this day. We're like 5 days away from an on this day.
Our broadcast on Thursday night, I will be talking about this very show, which is why I specifically wanted to choose. We are nearing the 25th anniversary of this very pay-per-view, and it will occur on one of my favorite pay-per-views, and it will occur when we go live on Thursday night. And I think actually, and we'll for the people that are actually with us here tonight, this Thursday night is going to be our final live show of the year, I believe, because the following
we're all quitting.
We're quitting. We're done. We were gonna just end it this past week, but we decided to give you just one more. No, the following Thursday night is Christmas Eve, and then the one after that is when we can finally say fuck you to this year and just. Well, I know that things aren't going to like immediately change. Like the clock's not going to strike midnight on December 32nd, and magically things are going to improve. However, the first step is actually putting the 2020 number just in the past. So this Thursday night will be our final live show of the year. We will have content to come out on Christmas Eve and on New Year's Eve. So do not worry about that. But yeah, tune to.
Yeah, judging by what we have planned, you should be a little worried.
well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's what you come to expect with our show. So I mean, you can always be a little bit worried. I think that would definitely be a safe bet.
Looking at the title of the pay-per-view for this watch along, how many seasons beatings were there? Do we know, just like off the top of your head?
I think this was the only one, wasn't
There's
it?
only one season's beatings?
I think so. Because I think, yeah, from what it says on the Wikipedia page,
always accurate.
Always accurate. It's never fake news. But it was retroactively titled Seasons Beatings. Like at the time, it was just In Your House 5. I think they started naming them for, I don't know if it was the initial like video release or once they put them out on like an In Your House set or something like that. But this one,
that WWE 24/7 Classics on Demand,
or
is that what it was, something.
Like but like I said, December 17th, 1995, from the Hersheypark Arena in Hershey, Pennsylvania. 7,289 fans, which is a little bit lighter for WWE shows there, but
that's like a bad crowd for a Hershey Bears game.
Well, at the old arena, it was 7,300 was a sellout for the Bears. It was smaller than the Giant Center, but I think they usually did about 8,000 or 9,000 for wrestling. But as we'll see for the match that we're doing, the Arkansas Hog Pen match, there was the ring, but there was also the Hog Pen, which took up some floor space.
Sounds like you said Arkansas weird, Jim. Like you were just calling it something else and didn't want to flub over it.
The Arkansas Hog Pen match. But yeah, so the Hog Pen was in the middle of the floor as well. But I do recommend, if you've never gone back and watched, I will run over the rest of the card. There was 3 dark matches. But
intern Mark was in crowd for this.
I was too.
I was gonna say you were too, right?
Yeah, my dad, my cousin, my brother, and I went to the show. We walked around Christmas Candy Lane beforehand. Saw the Undertaker actually pull in. Him and Paul Bear pull in because there's a portion of Hersheypark that you can see into where the it would be the player parking for hockey or the wrestlers at the time would park for the shows. It would lead right into the locker rooms. And yeah, it was the first time where I ever was very confused about wrestling because the Undertaker was in a Canadian tuxedo, which was a denim jacket and jeans. And when he got out of the car, and I was like, wait, that's not.
Can I have your picture?
But 3 dark matches. Savio Vega defeated Bob Backlund. Goldust defeated Duke Drose. Barry Horowitz, Hakushi, and the Smoking Guns defeated the Body Donnas, Isaac Yankem, DDS, and Yokozuna. And the main event, which we'll hit again, obviously, on Thursday night, but the main event saw Bret Hart defeating the British Bulldog for the WWE to retain the WWF heavyweight championship. This one also featured a casket match between The Undertaker and King Mabel. So pretty fun little show. If you've never watched it on the network, do that. Before we actually jump into it, we want to remind everybody that our show is brought to you through NGSC Sports by Arena Eats. Obviously, this year, a lot of live events been canceled, but there will come a time when we can get back to live shows like live wrestling, concerts, sporting events, and much more. And the worst part, you guys, we've all been there. The worst part is periods over, innings over, end of the quarter, something like that. You got to make that choice. Am I going to go to the bathroom? Am I going to go get some food? Because there's going to be lines at both. I want to get back, miss as little of the action as possible. But now, if you go to arenaeats.app, arenaeats.app, you can stand in line at the bathroom, grab your phone, order your food, hit the bathroom, wash the hands. Remember, always wash the hands. And then head over there, grab your food on the way in, or head right back to your seat, pull out the phone, and you can go ahead and you can actually order and have the food delivered to your seat. If the stadium, arena, whatever, has the capability for the Arena Sports app. So arenaeats.app is your place to go when we finally do get back in these buildings for the live events and whatnot. So make sure you check that out. Commentators on this show were Lawler and McMahon. Backstage interviewers or interviewers, we saw Lawler, Jim Ross, Todd Pettengill. We'll see here when we hit play. And Tim White and Earl Hebner were the officials on this show as well. So again, December 17th, 1995, in your house. The timestamp we are starting at is 35 minutes and 58 seconds. You'll see, like I said, you'll see Razor Ramon doing one of these guys. I'll give us a 3, 2, 1 go, and then we'll start up here. So, and I'll keep my audio like just in the background a little bit, so we all kind of are under the same know where everybody's at. So in 3,
hold on, nope, just give me a second. I tried to bring mine back up, and it gave me an ad for fucking 205 Live. So make sure you guys are fine.
Ryan, do you not have the paid version of the award-winning WWE Network?
I fucking pay for it all the time. Should I have not? Maybe I'm signed out.
Did you get signed out? Well, I don't know. I had an ad when I first hit play, so maybe you.
All right. So what was the time again?
35:58.
I'm so bad at this.
It's okay. It's all right. This was impromptu. We did not plan this long ahead.
No, so I had it all fucking queued up.
And Ryan fucked up because mine kind of got messed up too. So I just was like getting it set to go as Ryan was being falling on the sword for everyone and saying, "Oh no, mine's messed up."
Oh no, everybody's. I'll take. You know what? I've fallen on the sword a lot this fucking weekend. So 35:58.
You sure did, Ryan.
I sure did.
I'm never shopping at Target anymore now.
Oh, God forbid. I'm all good.
You're good, Matt. You good?
I'm good.
All right.
Something else fucks up.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Watching in the America Online room with Razor Ramon just what happened. Unbelievable. Razor, congratulations to you on your victory.
Me and MJ pulled it off, man.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about another challenge for you, because tomorrow night, live on Monday Night Raw, the Intercontinental title is on the line, and you meet Yokozuna. I mean, your battles just keep it bigger and bigger.
Jim, I feel like you had that earring.
Tomorrow night, Monday night.
I may have. It's hard to remember all the different earrings I've had over. I love that old IC belt. I don't hate the new one as much as Ryan does, but I still hate that they
I hate this new one so much.
Oh, Vince, let's get. Oh, before we do that, this is for you. Okay.
Oh, we got the golden ticket.
Oh, that's
someone's going to the Wonka factory.
Hold on. Let's watch this. Watch what? That hog pin match, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute, McMahon. Let's see what this is. That's the thing Goldust gave him.
That's right. This was Goldust was almost like stalking Razor, I think, at this time.
No, he was just a letter carrier working for the post office.
Whatever it was, obviously angered Razor Ramon. In any event, ladies and gentlemen.
So there we go. There we see the hogs.
They're at the Harrisburg Farm Show. Little known fact.
Of course, Vince McMahon would laugh at the pig ass.
Of course, he like before that he goes, get the shot in on the ass real good. Yeah, that's good shit.
Vascular.
I do remember there. Now I was on the end of the arena away from the Hog Mouth, but I remember coming in and there was a stink in the air. I mean, there was an audible stink and it only got worse as the time went on. So there we got the blue blood.
You might have to refresh my. What did Hillbilly Jim? Why is he the special referee? Other than the fact that it's a hog pen match, I feel like that just slants.
It's the only reason.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't remember the full backstory as to why he was. I don't think at this point. I don't think Hillbilly Jim was yet managing the Godwins. I think at this point it was still just Henry Godwin. I don't think we had seen Phineas yet.
Gotcha.
So this just may have been a way to get a legend on the card.
I really enjoyed the blue blood. I like this whole gimmick. I really did.
Oh, I always enjoyed this version of Triple H.
Very good portrayal.
I don't think there's a version of Triple H that I disliked. I think he always played them all very well.
Yeah, I mean, it went from this to to DX, and then it became the game, and
then it was he had the corporate Triple H was fun too, and
I guess Terror Rising.
Yeah. Yeah, and in WC, yeah, I don't quite remember Terra Rising. Oh, that's right. He always brought a can of slop out too.
What a beautiful John Deere hat!
It's just lovely. Wonder if he picked that up at the Kmart that used to be in Hershey, or if he.
Oh, the one up on the hill there.
Yeah. Yeah, that one shut down like a couple of years ago.
I had to go there and shave my goatee once in their bathroom because you weren't allowed to have facial hair while I was working at Hershey for the one studio I was working
you had
at.
To go buy a razor.
I did.
Okay, I was like, why didn't
you razor Ramon
at Hersheypark? We had to actually go get the razor itself.
I had to be the razor. Yeah.
I wonder where Mark was sitting for this show. We'll have to ask him on Thursday.
You never know. Like Mark always seems to just randomly end up in just like good seats.
He'd sit at the commentary table. I'd believe it.
I was going to say it wouldn't shock me if he was right there behind Lawler. Oh, I wonder what they made the slop with.
There's lettuce in there. I can see.
Yeah, lettuce or spinach.
That's definitely from the Haas's salad bar.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Poor Tony Chimmel. I think he just got let go by the WWE.
I think I heard that too.
Which sucks. Dude, I remember though there was one time there was a house show at Hershey, and it was announced the next show in Hershey was going to be a Monday Night Raw. And then maybe like
body drop.
Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before the Monday Night Raw episode, they changed it to a Sunday night house show. And when Chimmel came out to ring announce for that house show, I thought he was going to get shot. The people in Hershey were hot that night.
Well, I think Tony Chimmel did stuff for Atomic Champ. Oh, no, that was the other guy who said he was Tony. Never mind. My bad.
The only problem with Triple H's gear here is just how easily the pants split.
Well, no, I think isn't that
I think that's like horse riding pants.
Yeah, it looks like it because it's like tan on the inner thigh on this one. Because I think that's what you're seeing. Ooh, I love Vince McMahon on commentary.
Oh.
I've heard of being slime before, but slumped.
You're right. It is just tan.
Yeah, because I think there was times where he, were red or white or whatever, but yeah, I never liked the tan ones because it did always look like the pants were torn.
I tore my pants.
I raked my back. But yeah, it just I think this was one of only 2 pay-per-views Hershey ever had, which I still think sucks. I don't know.
This and what was the other Unforgiven 03?
Oh, 3, yeah, that we had gone to. Ooh. Boy, that was a live turnbuckle. I mean, unless his the strap on his overalls clanged against something.
I broke my strap. In the hog pen. Didn't Triple H's back end up getting busted open on this match, I think?
Yeah. When they get down, at the pen, there's a point where he gets Irish whipped into the gate.
Okay.
And he got cut up pretty good.
Like I remember, I don't know if I ever saw this live, but I remember thinking, oh, that's probably some bacteria in those cuts.
Yeah, because then you'll see he gets like backflipped into the shit. I think there was a story too that when they I think I heard this. That's a cool camera shot from the floor there into the ring. But I think there was a story from when the pigs got delivered to the building that Owen Hart had them delivered to Vince's office. So when Vince got to the building that day, he came into his office and it was just full of pig shit.
It's a different move.
Sure is.
I'll tell you what, I really wish something would wrestle or something to wrestle with would do a Hershey episode. I feel like there's so much stuff that's happened at Hershey that it would be warranted. You could get 2 hours out of it. TV show, they were always somewhere around like that New York run with MSG. 2 pay-per-views. I feel like there's enough to cover. I don't know if people would want to hear it, but people around here would.
And I know from Bret Hart's book, I mean the steroid doctor, the doctor from Hershey. I don't know if Bruce would actually touch on this really, but like there was a doctor from Hershey that would basically set up shop in one of the locker rooms, and guys would just one at a time go in and buy like this is in Bret Hart's book, would buy like months worth of medicine because they knew it was.
Assuming that anyone besides you has read Bret Hart's book.
Well, there's probably like 1 or 2, but it's because they knew it was the meds were clean.
Oh, okay.
So that guys, he's
rather buy it from a doctor.
Yeah, would save months of road pay, for it. But I think this week's Something to Wrestle is supposed to be on this show.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
But they may call an audible again because the last week and this week were Pat Patterson episodes, and they may do a third one.
That's fair.
But it's supposed to be on this show.
Mamma mia!
This matchup leaving the ring some time ago, and they're having a battle at it right there in front of the hot pit.
Godwin redid his belt buckle, huh?
I mean, for all the complaints a certain snob has about wrestling gear, these are like his glory days, and they're wearing like jean overalls.
You're right. It's just
why can't we have 80s wrestling again where wrestlers wore jeans instead of jeans?
where men were men or manly clothes. Oh. Yeah, those buckles sounded really loose.
They sound loose.
But the ropes are tight as shit.
Huh.
It seems like I think these rings were stiffer from different like documentaries and things. It's before they changed some of the mechanics of the ring itself.
Is Godwin wearing just work boots, or are they? They just. I mean, I noticed
they look like work boots. I don't know because sometimes
are they working work boots?
Yeah, sometimes they'll be working work boots, but I think those might be shoot
shit
boots.
Kickers, right?
Yeah,
which is funny because Hillbilly Jim's in there in working boots.
That's what I noticed. Jim's wrestling shoes, or boots, I should say, not shoes.
Yeah, his look more like legit worker boots.
Because I think I tried to look there when he came to the edge of the ring, and it looks like they're just work boots. That's a great buckle spot. Yeah, I think I was up in that corner up there. Oh,
Cameraman took a
There's
little
Mark right there holding the cord.
oh, hi, Mark. Seemed like a weird space for the steps, but I think a lot of the Hershey ones were like that because the entrance ramp led right into it. It's just weird now because regardless of what building they're in, it's all uniform. Where back then,
you can't have a stairs match with those stairs.
Oh God, no, not at all. Especially, I think back then they were 1,000 pounds or something like that.
What was that called? The slop drop?
The slop drop, yeah.
Hunter, do you give up?
So you said there was definitely an odor here, Jim. So that was some shoot shit. This is not working slop.
I think there was some working shit, but yeah, there was definitely some shoot shit in that.
Well, okay. Now, were the pigs there the whole time, or did they put the pigs there only for the match and then escort them out?
I believe right there is the spot where he cuts his back.
Oof.
The back.
I cut my back.
I think they were in there at the start of the show. I'm trying to remember. I was 10 years old, so bear with me if I
I'm not upset.
Wrong. But I think they were in there at the start, and they may have removed them after this match.
Okay.
Because this was the third match on the pay-per-view.
Do you think you can have this match in 2020 with live animals and like back body dropping people? And I'm not saying they were almost landed on an animal, but if they did in 2020,
I mean, maybe. I just think if you're going to do it now, you may do it on like an episode of Raw or something, and it's like pre-shot. I don't know that you're going to do it live here.
Okay, that's fair. Matt, your dog's just circling behind you.
Yep.
I'll get comfortable here eventually.
Unnecessary kind of circling.
There it was. What a beautiful creature.
Oh, now that's a poor choice there, Triple H. We went and pissed off Hillbilly Jim. Like, even like as a kid, and I was far away from the hog pack, I was like, his back's bleeding.
And we'll throw some mud right on that blood.
Yeah, and yeah, when he gets flipped into it, then I'm like, even as a kid, I was like, I don't think that's good for him.
It's probably not.
It's probably not great for him.
And here's a staph infection.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah.
Confirmed. Yep.
That can't feel great. I mean, I've never been back body dropped into shit and mud, but I imagine
it's my back.
I just imagine that it's not a great feeling.
I feel like it's probably whoop.
Oh yeah, gotta love being those people right behind the hog pen on that spot.
And that spot. And that spot.
And again, just chucking mud.
You know, there's a pissed off mom.
Oh, so
yeah.
pissed because the dad, when they bought the tickets, was like, no, we don't need to splurge for the front row seats. Let's just sit
shit! Somebody lost the soda cup back.
Yeah, I caught him right in the head.
But like the dad was, look at that
cup.
Mud on the shirt.
Oh, my new fucking Fila shirt.
Oh, my Penn State shirt. This is the worst. I'm gonna be an Ohio State fan now. Oh, this is a
traditional things like home entertaining. Exceptional.
That was a quick
like
cut.
The World Wrestling Federation. The WWF Royal Rumble. 30 awesome superstars in a tremendous over-the-top rope battle. Incredible action right in your own living room. The WWF Royal Rumble. Live on pay-per-view.
Very nice.
It's going to be a Royal Rumble, all right, while you holding your nose.
Well,
Are you used to that smell?
No,
We live in Lancaster. Yes, we are.
Yes, actually, we are.
That's nothing. That's a Tuesday for us. Oh, there's Mark right behind the commentators again. Look at this.
Oh, hi, Mark.
He's all over the place.
Look at the guy with the mustache. Just like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I wish I would have been near the hog pen.
That's Mrs. Dad.
That it is.
So yeah, there was the Arkansas hog pen match. 8 minutes 58 seconds.
In and out. That's a nice time.
Yeah.
So how do you? So to win the match, you just
gotta throw your opponent into the hog pen.
Okay.
And if a pig broke their leg, fuck it, we're getting bacon.
Fuck it. It's
So even though Hunter Hearst Helmsley was not the first into the pen, you have to actually be thrown in.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Royal Rumble. Both feet have to hit. So like, when he was up on the edge, he did not lose. Then when he flipped Henry O into the hog pen, then that was all she wrote. That was the end of the match. And then then he had to go shove a hillbilly, and then you get your back cut covered in shit. Them's the rules.
Never shove a hillbilly.
But yeah, so that
was Nino's takeout for tonight.
Delicious.
I love safe alternatives like takeout.
Takeout is best. Now
I picked up Aroma today for lunch.
How about that? So you got takeout twice today.
I eat all the time. All the time I eat out.
You do. Yeah,
I really do.
On average, how many meals a week would you say that have been prepared in your house?
For me, not much, dude. No,
like I mean, maybe twice.
Lunch, I will eat out lunch almost every day, so that's 5 days there. And yeah, I mean, at least 7 to 8 times a week I'll eat out.
So you just
always take out, always tip. That's the way to do it.
So you just don't really buy groceries, is what you're saying. Exactly. I think we're gonna do some takeout this week. The wife and I, supporting some local business here. We're gonna do that this week.
We did that as well. We did dinner last night and then breakfast this morning.
Very nice. Not a lot of breakfast places in Lancaster that are only doing takeout, as I've come to learn. So probably not gonna do much breakfast.
That Wendy's breakfast is mighty damn tasty.
It is. I do like the Wendy's breakfast, but we are trying to keep it down to the
that's fair. I get
the local establishments, but it is what it is. All right, so we will be live on Thursday. Like I said, this will be our last live show of the year. The nice thing is, I guess, because they're calling for some December time weather this week, but since we are all safely at home, we will still be able to be live. We won't have to worry about anybody having to travel to the studio. So
I would make the trek if I had to,
and I appreciate that. But now we have the
what are they calling for? Wednesday's going to be the big boy, right? Potentially
foot and a half, right?
Well, tonight's supposed to be like an inch or two. Wednesday's looking like an opportunity at something significant. It's one of those ones where it's like it all depends on if it tracks closer to the coast or out further. If it's out further,
it's fucking 2020. So
yeah, at this point I'm expecting about 3 foot. Anything less than that.
Of course, this is the week where I'm actually in the office.
No,
we're on a rotation, so every 4 weeks I'm in the office, and this is that week.
Fuck.
That
sucks. That sucks big time.
It certainly does. But yeah, that's supposed to be like Wednesday through. Like I don't know if it's like Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning, or if it's
the
like
rest of the year. Fuck it.
Yeah, this is gonna snow the whole way out.
Might as well.
There's like pictures from like the big blizzards in like North Dakota where they have to like carve out bus paths. That's gonna be us.
Great.
Doesn't bother. I'm not going anywhere.
Can't wait.
All I have to do between now and Wednesday is walk my ass down to my shed, get the shovels out, and then walk them up back next to the house. That's all I have to do in the next couple days. But yeah, anything to add, guys, or we're gonna wrap this thing up and come back on Thursday night. Sound good?
Nothing.
A Christmas Story is overrated.
Thank you, Matt. Well, your first Mad Libs, I think, dropped as well. So when you're done listening to this, head over to 3 Count YouTube channel and check that out. But make sure you are following us on all of our social media, 3 Count Thursday, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to our show and support our home network and GSC Sports and GSCsports.com. You'll see links on the video here for our Collar and Elbow brand, our merchandise store, and everything else. And until Thursday night, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin. Three Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app. That's arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?